Hey everyone, welcome to the show. I have some news to share about the conspiracy-riddled trash rag known as the Gateway Pundit. I shared recently they filed for bankruptcy because of the defamation lawsuits filed against them and also because of their legal mounting costs. And a recent report by The Guardian explains that this was completely avoidable if they had only listened to the people who tried to warn them about some of their content and some of their contributors. So there was a court document that was filed by Georgia election workers Ruby Freeman and Shay Moss. They are, of course, suing the Gateway Pundit for defaming them. And in this filing, they revealed the Gateway Pundit's own director of operations, who's also an associate editor, he sent text messages, quote, expressing concerns that a contributor engaged in plagiarism and made claims without any sources. And then their filing also said, quote, documents produced by third parties, but not by defendants, show that TGP's staff had major concerns as to the professionalism, reliability, and honesty of several contributors, including Jordan Conradson, who wrote some of the defamatory articles. Now, Moss and Freeman's attorney also told the court that an attorney for the Gateway Pundit, it's a man named John Burns, he apparently warned them about a source that they used in Georgia when they were running all these stories about Moss and Freeman. Evidently, the man he was concerned about is named Kevin Moncla, I think is how you pronounce it, Moncla. This Moncla guy was feeding stories to the Gateway Pundit. He was feeding them information about Moss and Freeman, including non-public information like personnel files. So attorney John Burns sent a message saying, quote, Moncla is a known fabricator. I wouldn't touch/publish anything he produces. And then he referred to Moncla as a, quote, goddamned fraud. So Moss and Freeman obtained a message that was written by Moncla in which he wrote, quote, I will help you nail these bitches. Now, Moncla vehemently denies any wrongdoing. He says, no, everything I said was true. He's not exactly someone with the most credibility, though. Not someone I would trust. The Guardian says that Moncla had been hit with a $3.25 million voyeurism charge back in 2006 because he was caught surreptitiously recording his own guests at his home when they would go to use his bathroom. So anyway, these messages that they've obtained are obviously pretty damning. They show that the Gateway Pundit should have known that what they were publishing was suspect at best. And that really goes to the heart of malice, which is a requirement in a defamation case. You know, it's not enough to show someone said or published something about you that was untrue. As a plaintiff, you have to prove that they did so with malice, meaning they should have known, they did know, but they did it anyway. And according to Moss and Freeman, the Gateway Pundit founders just failed to turn over all of these messages. That is a requirement under the discovery rules in a lawsuit. So now they're asking the court for an order to force the Gateway Pundit's founders to relinquish more internal documents because obviously they're holding out. And the Guardian said a lot of Moss and Freeman's filing was redacted. So it looks like there are other contributors who were concerning to the staff, but there weren't any other names mentioned other than that one guy. Now, as for that one guy, Jordan Conradson, the Guardian says that he is a 22-year-old contributor who, quote, rose to prominence covering the widely criticized audit of Maricopa County's 2020 election results and frequently posts stories with false information about elections. Go figure. And apparently in 2021, this Conradson wrote 2 stories for the Gateway Pundit, falsely accusing Moss and Freeman of fraud. So here's where the case stands at this point. Moss and Freeman's attorneys were trying to schedule depositions for the Gateway Pundit, for their owners, the employees. But they said that on the same day that they served the Gateway Pundit with notice of these upcoming depositions, that is the same day the company went and filed for bankruptcy. It's almost as if they don't want to do the depositions. It's almost as if they don't want to get the truth out there, right? Like they don't have any actual evidence of election fraud. So anyway, the parties were also supposed to complete all of their discovery exchanges by May 31st, but they say that the Gateway Pundit's bankruptcy filing is definitely going to delay this case for an indefinite period of time. So I will keep an eye on it. I'll let you know when I hear more. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please donate if you can. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.